Oh, man, welcome back to the Watch It with McQueen channel, man. Yes, sir, we are back, man. We got light-skinned God on duty. Light-skinned God McQueen on duty. Yes, sir, you see the cut, nigga. You see the cut, right? You see the cut. It's ironic. It's ironic how good this haircut looks. You know what I'm saying? It's ironic how good the hair looks. It really is. If you don't see the lineup and you not respecting it, you need to respect it right now. You don't gotta like me, because I don't care. But you gon' respect the hairline. Let's take a second, a moment of silence. Oh, excuse me, man. You know, I got the you know what hitting up the line, man. You know what I'm saying? You know why? It's because of the cut. You know what I'm saying? It's because of the cut. Let's take a moment of silence. That was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be able to enjoy this video, man. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I got like a 10. I know y'all see that. It's like a, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. It's from the beaters, nigga. It's from the beaters. But don't get it messed up. McQueen been going crazy. You feel me? And I'm really feeling myself right now. I really am. So because of that, the majority of, not even the majority, the rest of these uploads for today will be shirtless. This is for you ladies. Okay? This boy hasn't washed his hair for 3 years. That's ironic because, you know, my hair looks great. I can't relate. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga hasn't washed his hair for 3 years. That's wild. That's disgusting. But we gonna see what's going on, man. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe.
Hello everyone. After a long day of work or study, we all need to rest and have fun. Hobbies are the best way to do it. Fortunately, there are many options. You can run, play video games, embroider, ride a bike, dance, paint. There are so many things to do. However, there are people with hobbies and habits that are simply weird.
What the hell?
In any case,
tell me why that looked like Chino.
For yourself. Make yourself comfortable and pay attention to the screen. Sridhar Chalo. Sometimes world records are preceded by long years of training and hard work. But this case is different because this record took more than 60 years of patience, limitations, and a weird story from childhood. When Sridhar Chalo was a young boy, he was punished by one of his teachers. The reason was that he and his friend accidentally broke one of the teacher's nails, which had been growing for a long time. The children didn't understand why they were punished so severely. The teacher told them they would never understand until they tried to grow their nails. Any other child would probably have come home, told the story to their parents, and forgotten about it. However, this was no ordinary child because he decided that he would never cut his left hand's nails again. And so, in 2016, 64 years later, he entered the Guinness Book of Records as the person with the longest nails in the world. The total length of his nails was 909.6 centimeters. The length of the longest nail on his thumb was 197.8 centimeters. You may be surprised to learn how serious the consequences of this childhood decision were. Having long nails literally changed the man's life. His left hand was completely disabled, so Sridhar Chalo had problems at work and in his personal life. Even his parents judged him. Also, it turns out extremely long nails are delicate and can be a heavy burden. The man had difficulty sleeping, often suffocating, and at some point he even damaged a nerve, which left him deaf in his left ear. So it's not surprising that 2 years ago, Sridhar Chalo made another very serious decision, cutting his nails. Today, you can see them in a museum in New York. Tran Van Ha.
Nasty ass nigga.
What a big, beautiful, weird hat, right? Well, you're wrong, because it's not a hat, it's hair. It seems incredible, but the magnificent mane of our next star was almost 6 meters long. Of course, it was very difficult to carry this load, so this man from Vietnam had to come up with an elegant solution. Before leaving the house, Tran Van Ha used to twist his hair into a huge knot on his head, and then cover it with a special cloth. This was a heavy weight for his neck and spine, and interfered with his balance, but Tran Van Ha had more than 50 years to get used to it because during that time, the man never cut his hair. At one point in his life, he discovered that after going to the barbers, he felt worse. This led him to a rather interesting conclusion. All his vitality resides in the hair, so it should not be cut. Why are we talking about this man in the past tense? The thing is, Tran Van Ha was an old person. Sadly, he died in 2010 before he made it into the Guinness Book of Records. J. We'll ask the faint of heart to step away from the screen a little, but not too far. The other 6 characters in our video have no mouth problems, but first, take a look at this guy. Jay hasn't brushed his teeth in about 20 years.
What? Since
What's
when?
wrong
Since
with
the
niggas,
guy was
bro?
21 at the time the video was shot, we can easily say he hasn't touched a toothbrush in his entire life. How did that happen?
Why the would you do a thing like that?
When Jay was a kid, his parents didn't make him go to the bathroom, brush, and floss his teeth. Over time, poor hygiene became a bad habit. The passion for candy and soda didn't help either. At one point, Jay realized that he was afraid of dentists. Anyway, we reckon the guy was pretty lucky. Even though he never went to the doctor, he managed to avoid any toothache. But fortunately, this is a story with a happy ending. At the age of 21, Jay decided it was time to change his life. His unattractive smile didn't allow him to achieve his professional dreams, so he entered the British reality show Embarrassing Bodies. The dentist did an amazing job, and in the end gave Jay a smile he can be proud of. Margaret. Before presenting our next guest, we need to tell you something you probably don't know. There's a treatment known as apitherapy. It's a form of alternative medicine that involves fighting diseases with bees. It involves all bee products, from honey to wax, but it is believed that bee venom has the greatest healing effect. Margaret's story began quite harmlessly. She decided to turn to apitherapy to alleviate her arthritis. She bought a beehive and put it in her backyard. Sometimes she would catch 1 or 2 bees to sting herself. The first time, according to the woman, was not as painful as she thought. Each new bee sting was easier to bear until finally, Margaret became addicted to bee stings. Today, she makes the insects sting her for pleasure. Margaret's addiction is very disturbing to her loved ones because she stings herself about 15 times a day, and we can't imagine how many bees have died in over 10 years of addiction. Ayana Williams.
We don't give a damn about that.
We've already talked about a man with very long nails today, so we have to talk about Ayana Williams.
I'm upset that it
This
had to be a
American
black
woman
nigga.
has the longest nails
I'm
on
upset.
both hands among women in the world. She stopped cutting her nails over 24 years ago. The woman has to be very careful and take good care of her nails, which fortunately has no effect on her daily life. Ayana Williams cooks, drives, does the laundry, and cleans her house. In other words, her life is no different from ours. The only exception is that she does not like crowds, as it's too risky because her nails are fragile. In order to get into the Guinness Book of Records, the woman has to stay at least 5 meters away from other people, keeping her nails safe. As you can see, Ayana Williams' fingernails are almost perfectly straight. That's because she looks after them
They're not
carefully
anywhere
and
near
uses special
perfectly
partners.
straight.
The only problem
What
is that
are you
she
talking
has to
about?
spend a lot of money on
Is
nails.
the other
and
nigga got
uses
messed up
special
nails
partners.
too? What's up with these niggas, bro?
Hello, everyone.
Hold up,
After all,
man.
So
My
it
bad.
should not be marvelously. Bee stings. Woman has to take good care of. The exception is records. The woman you can see is that she has to spend a lot of money on nail polish. Each of her nails is more than 60 centimeters long. So she needs 2 or 3 bottles to paint them completely. But that's not all. Ayana also has the longest toenails in the world. Her friends have already gotten used to her fingernails, but her pedicure still causes too many questions.
Niggas are weird,
The reason
bro.
is that the woman is not very young. She has diabetes, and her toenails prevent her from leading the active lifestyle she needs to maintain her health. It seems that beauty
She
really
doing
does
all of this
require
for some weak
sacrifice.
ass Guinness World Book of Records, bro.
Sadhu
You don't
Amar
cut them damn
Bharati.
nails.
Try holding your hand over your head right now and see how long you can stay in this position.
I'm good. I
You'll
got a
probably
nice
give up
cut,
in a few
man.
minutes.
I'm not messing it
maybe
up.
The strongest ones will hold for 5 to 10 minutes. But this incredible man, Sadhu Amar Bharati from India, has not lowered his right hand in over 40 years. Until 1973, he lived a normal life, had a family, a job, and even a house. However, at one point, Sadhu decided to give up everything and dedicate his life to God.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Put your right hand down, bro. What do you...
Raising his hand was a kind of vow, a sign of humility, and a way to renounce his sins, although some claim that Sadhu raised his hand in protest against the wars. In any case, his self-sacrifice is very impressive. At first, he had to
Self-sacrifice,
endure
bro.
the pain.
Your
His
hand
arm would fall
literally
asleep.
is a twig. You didn't sacrifice anything. War hasn't stopped. Like, no one gives a damn about your arm being up in the air. Like, but you literally wasted everybody's time and most importantly yourself. Now you look like a damn Jack Skellington, bro. You look disgusting. That is disgusting. Put your goddamn arm down, bro. If I'm sitting next to the nigga, put your arm down, bro. These niggas are so weird, bro. What the hell do you have your arm up for? Nobody give a damn about that.
Get tired. In the end, however, the limb atrophied completely, and today, Sadhu can no longer feel it. That's what happens when you don't use a limb for almost 50 years. Dirty hair. And last but not least, the most interesting, or rather the dirtiest story of our video. What happens if you don't wash your hair for 3 years? The answer is obvious. Nothing good. You can look at the result this will have on your hair right now. That's it for today. Remember to go to the dentist, cut your nails, and wash your hair from time to time. See you soon.
No. I need to get out of here, bro. Anyways, man. That's it for this video, y'all. Make sure you guys hit the like button.